It's for being beautiful for my audience. It's for to be loved by my audience. But it's not true. It's a lie here. It's a lie. I pretend I hate you, but I have a fantastic complicity with you when I play. It's a lie. Unfortunately, but in England you lie a bit, but in Sweden they lie less. Huh? See, Denmark too, they are boring, not liar. But in Spain, it's fantastic. Everybody lies from morning to night. We have a good fun to pretend. So for theater, it's good. But people who say the truth, or I say the truth, is the enemy of everything. You know? Enemy of everything. I say the truth to you, fuck you, and you can put your truth where you want, but don't break my balls with your truth. It's and we are more happy with liar than with Mother Teresa. She's a woman who gives 1 kilo of rice every day to Indian people. You know Mother Teresa? No, but physically she was horrible. we cannot say she was a Brigitte Bardot of India. It's impossible. So, bon. It's better to be with liar, to have a fun with liar. But people who say the truth, they are dangerous. Huh? They are dangerous. Well, that's it.
I wondered if you had any opinions on the difference between performance for stage and for film, whether the same applies to the game and...
Me, I'm not Mr. Film, huh?
Sure.
I am Mr. Theatre more, so... And I don't like to have a many opinion about many things, because it's bad for health. It's good to pretend you are intelligent, but it's bad for your health. So I prefer to stay theatre.
Okay, fair enough.
I know theatre quite well, but film, I was in when I didn't have money, I did some film for TV, but normally as an actor, but normally I'm not Mr. Film. Yeah. But your question is interesting. That's it. Yeah.
Sometimes I sort of struggle with like having an idea of what I want to do and then pushing that idea and knowing when to like have no ideas. And I just wondered if you hadn't like, I don't know if there's a question, but what about that? About putting an idea on things too much? How do you...
You have people, they need to have an idea because they are really scared. So I cannot do anything without idea. It's okay, but if your idea kills something who is born, it's a bad idea. So I have an idea, I see something coming, I forget my idea, and I go to this thing coming. It's possible. But if I am fanatic with a shitty idea in my head, I kill everything. You know, so you can have idea, but if you don't say, fuck you idea, I take this way, your idea kill you. So I cannot do anything, I cannot say anything more, or I have to be a priest, but I hate priests, so I cannot be a priest. If I hate me, it's too much. But I don't have a good relationship, but it's a joke.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Relationship.
Very poor joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say it's a poor joke.
It is.
laugh?
But I laughed. I laughed because it was a poor joke.
So you love poor joke?
Yeah.
Ah, voilà. So, I was with relationship, no? But I have three sheep in my garden in Paris, close to Paris. Black sheep from Wesson, Ireland, Ireland from Brittany. Beautiful Ireland. The sheep are black, and I have three black sheep in my garden. And I look at me every day. I was a black sheep for a primary school teacher, gymnastic teacher. This one, I hate them.
Oh.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
When, as an audience, when we watch the people playing the games, we seem to fall more in love with the people that are shit at the game. Is it more important to play it to be good or to be shit but entertain?
First, you don't have to be shit. You have to be beautiful human being. It's not shit or good. Perhaps the theater, he says, is bad for theater. But you are a beautiful human being. Fuck you. I will change theater. For me, Marx Brothers, they are absolutely horrible in a conventional way. For theater, the Marx Brothers, they are absolutely a bomb, but they are beautiful. So, to be beautiful, no, you have to be human, fantastic human being, and you will speak about another world to spectator, and everybody is happy to discover another thing coming. But it's not to be shit or to be good, it's to be fantastic human being. So you have but we see, this person has something, no? We say, it's good, I'm curious, or we say, person is a catastrophe. For my imagination, you see someone, you say, he doesn't move my fun in my head. I see him, I think he's boring. So, someone boring, he doesn't move your fantasy. And if nothing moves your fantasy, you leave the show. You say, fuck you, I am in Poland. You know, you have a show like this in Poland with Grotowski and all this stuff. They are boring. And they want to be boring. And they want to speak about something serious and intelligent. It's not healthy, this one. You come to see to theater to see something serious and intelligent. You come to see something almost impossible to imagine, like a Don Quixote. It's impossible. This stupidity is impossible, but it exists, and that is beautiful. But if to receive a lesson, so fucking boring. It's a show for wanker. Wanker at the La Sorbonne in Paris is full of people. They want, we do that in France. And when someone wants too much, you say, speak to my ass, my head is sick. Yeah, no spirit, you know. We want something, this is mad, this is fantastic. It's horrible. So, human, idiot, and if you have humor, it's better, because a person without humor is dangerous. Really dangerous. Well, yeah.
I was wondering, since you have this very peculiar, singular conception about theatre, which
I
are
don't have any conception of theatre.
Okay, no conception.
No conception. I see one person, and I think we could do that. But I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy. I'm coming with my conception of theatre. I am not a wanker from La Sorbonne in Paris. They know who is Hamlet. They know. They write 2,000 pages to say who is Hamlet. It's a scandal. It's a scandal. If I see you, I could imagine another Hamlet. And every time I see someone, I imagine something different. I'm not going to say, Philippe, you have this conception of theatre, don't imagine anything. It's so fucking boring. People with theatre. For sure, it has to be good game, good fun between the actor, and I love Bertolt Brecht. I love the vaudeville. I love every beautiful play. I love scenes. I love so many theatre, but with spirit, we can have a fun. I hate director who take a funny play like Feydeau, and after it's boring. To make Feydeau boring, you have to work a lot. But I know in France, people, they say, well, Racine, I cut 150 verse because it's not in my theory of theatre. Shut up with your theory of theatre. Look at people, look at the life, look at the line, and you will see life is stronger than every shitty theory of your balls. Life is stronger. So go to stronger stuff, to more fun, imagination, theory. I am almost 75 years old. You think it's a good age to have a theory? It's a good age to say, fuck you, everything. And to say, I start again. Théorie, c'est pour les cons. Les théories, c'est pour les cons. Les super cons, les cons congénitaux.
But I wasn't meaning fear. I would say that you're seeking for something, like this beautifulness you were speaking just now. And I was wondering, which are like the practitioners that you think have fulfilled that?
Yeah.
Which are the practitioner or the show or the performance that you saw that has fulfilled your expectation about when you go to a theater?
Well, I have many good students. I have many good students. But I don't give my style.
No.
I try to give freedom, not this style or this style. Freedom to have you take a play and you imagine with freedom, not with a theory. That I try to teach freedom. That's it. Not a theory of theatre. It's both me. It's pain in the ass for me. Theory. But freedom is important. Freedom. When I was a kid, I was an anarchist. I am still. But it's good to say fuck you to any no look, and you will see it's so funny. so funny to be in the life and to look, you know. He is funny, this guy, no? But I'm sure in official school, nobody take care of you.
Yeah, no, that was true. I mean, I was a really bad student in high school and a bit like.
They don't say, but this guy, he could bring something funny for theatre, I'm sure. C'est oh, bah, c'est un con, là. But me, no, I don't have theory. But of course, if you are police and you break the balls of everybody with a theory, for sure, I am furious. I remember, you know, what was his name? The French guy. He was a mime, really famous. He played in Les Enfants du Paradis. Étienne de Croux. Étienne de Croux. He played in Les Enfants du Paradis. He played the guy the father of Jean-Louis Barrault, of Baptiste. And this idiot is my son. And he was a great teacher for movement in France. And they have Grotowski. Grotowski, he was not the funniest guy you could meet in your life. If you want to ask me if he was the most pain in the ass guy you never met, it's not far. So we saw a show in Théâtre de l'Odéon. I was acting at this Théâtre de l'Odéon. So Étienne de Croux, he had ticket because he was a great teacher, and me, I had ticket because I was acting in the theater. But normally, me, I don't go to this sort of thing. So de Croux, he speaks loud, and he loves to eat. So he speaks about sauerkraut or potato. But do we cook potato 22 minutes boiled or 18? 18 is, we feel better, the potato. 22 minutes is a bit not so. He was speaking with his wife about potato and sauerkraut, waiting for a show of Grotowski. And assistant of Grotowski, they come and they say, please, concentration before the show. He stand up, he say, come, I don't remember her name. I'm concentrated when the show is started and not before. Pop, and he left. Fuck you. He was a great guy, I am absolutely okay with that. It's not a church, we just to have a fun when the curtain right up with the actor, we have a fun. But something like this, so we had Grotowski and we had the Americans, not the bread and puppet, I love the bread and puppet, but they spit, they vomit it on your shoes. I will remember the name. So, voilà. So, no theory. I like, yes?
Philippe, going back to a previous point you were making about the potential for each person to have a unique ingredient inside them which can give a stage presence or a stage character. So I suppose half...
Suppose the person and he wants to sell. So if the person wants to sell his world, to sell his fantasy on a stage, I can do something. But if the person is happy, write on a paper, but spotlight is too much for me. If the person doesn't want to sell himself in the spotlight, I cannot do anything.
Yeah, what I was thinking about was, and probably part of the answer is the actual feedback from the audience, but how good do you find that actors and actresses are at recognising their own best unique ingredient which can be developed? Or do you find they need somebody to tell them what really is their best ingredient?
I'm going to take a bad image. People, they say, when you are homosexual, you know when you are 8 years old. But when you are artist, you know really young. Really young, you say, I don't want to be normal. I don't want to look like my father. I want to discover something special. I think it's really young. But you have to do. Me, I don't push, I don't care. If you don't want to be special, to play with the imagination, if you do my school, it has to be clear. You want to discover a word, your word.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't push. Never I push.
So some people do not realise their unique ingredient. Is that true?
But many people doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
My sisters, well, I spoke about Claudine, but she's a total shit from morning to night and opposite, you know. So many people, they don't have anything to tell. They open their mouth and you say, oh my God, it's so fucking boring what they say. So, but me, if you want to discover, it's okay. But if you don't want, I don't give a shit.
Thank you.
I don't push. No. But it's funny to be not like your dad. But for me, it was really funny. That's it. So, alors, we do an exercise, or you have another question, or Suzanne?